This is Southwest Florida, Estero, Florida. There's been lots of tornadoes that have already spun up just south of me in Collier County. I'm in Lee County, so yeah, it has calmed down a little bit here just recently. It's been raining pretty hard though. Southwest Florida, just south of Fort Myers. Near Naples, yeah, north of Naples. Naples, down in that way, over in Collier County, central part, has had a lot of tornadoes already. Thanks, Russia. Sometime tomorrow is when the eye is supposed to make landfall, I think. I had 3,200 OKDB at one point on my one earlier. I had 105,000 people. We're sheltering in place where we're at here. Honestly, I've been watching the tornadoes more. It's up Daytona Beach. So, I honestly don't know what time it's supposed to hit. Thanks for the well wishes, folks. I would say nobody in my neighborhood is left, would be my estimate. But we're not in an evacuation area. Champions Gate.
Right now, this is purely a radar indicated potential for tornado, with the storm being potentially capable of producing a tornado. And something we've been keeping an eye on here. I'm going to close.
Thanks, Gerald.
And put this into motion. Still tracking northwest at rather about 20 miles per hour.
What's up?
So this is
What's up, Mary?
off the coast, rather.
This is My Walks in Paradise, folks. You can go ahead and hit that follow button, be part of the Bob Squad, and copy and paste the link in my profile for my link tree if you want to find my other platforms. I will be posting video updates and going live throughout the next several days if I'm capable of doing so. Obviously, during the heart of it, I won't. Thanks, Nelly. This is Southwest Florida. Tornado by Delmar Wiggins State Park, where you guys have seen me before. Thank you. I think I need to change some of my settings for my moderators, because I think I have the new settings. I have to allow you to pin comments. Okay, no, Gerald, you're good. I think they did. They're under a hurricane warning now up in Orlando too. Earlier I was on Fort Myers Beach, Times Square. I'm not too far from Marco Island. It takes me about a little over 40 minutes to get to the front of the island. Closed for 2 days. Thanks, what I did. Hey man, it's not about fashion at that point, it's just about survival. This water gets pretty funky, man. You do not want to get in it. You would probably do some extreme things to it. I wouldn't have thought of that, but now that you told me that, I'm probably going to be that guy in the garbage can. Thanks, your boy, Chris. Yeah, I'm not surprised, KDB. This has already spawned quite a few tornadoes, which is surprising this soon in the process. So that might say something about this storm. It's going to pack a punch.
Of the tornado warning, it's passing by Pelican Marsh. So here's going to be the general
No, so the last neighborhood I lived in with Irma, we actually flooded during Invest 92L. That happened before Irma, and we were flooded for about 6 weeks in total. So we made sure this neighborhood handled it a little bit better. Thanks, Dale.
And it's this general vicinity. Look for the contrast. The green, the red, that's where we have the rotation. Pelican Marsh Boulevard. Nothing has been confirmed on the ground. A lot of this is up in the atmosphere, but what is oftentimes pretty typical of tropical systems. They're only down for about seconds, if not minutes, but they sometimes can do some pretty significant damage. This thing looks coefficient.
Thank you.
It's messy. It's messy. I don't see anything concrete that says that we have something on the ground. It's only a few minutes away.
But for some people have their kids that go to FGCU, which is right here in town. I know a few of my followers in particular wondering what the weather looks like here, so that's why I'm doing this right now. It has actually been very windy tonight, Cali girl. Right now, it's not terrible. It's like we've hit a little gap in it, but it's been pretty loud on the hurricane shutters. I'm not too far from Sanibel. I was on the causeway today. It took me about 40 minutes to get there. I believe so. I haven't seen the most recent updates. I would say it's gonna start getting worse here as we get in the next few hours. Like I said, there's tornadoes numerous south of us, just the county south, and that's coming this way. So I would say start getting gnarly then, but as far as the hurricane hitting here, I don't know. I'm thinking sometime overnight, maybe afternoon, but I don't know. I need to check it out. I was a little busy today, but I need to catch up on that tonight before I pass out. But if anybody knows, you can jump in. It's your first hurricane. So this is the first one I'm staying for. We left for Irma. They were calling for 15-foot storm surge where we live, so we left. The house lighting is beautiful. Yeah, those people do a great job on their house. Do a great job. Thanks, Alan. Do you mind that I have the TV on in the background? Or is that bothering you guys? Would you prefer to just listen to the ASMR? I'm just trying to keep my eye on the tornadoes, but I can turn the volume down. You left for Irma too? Yeah. Tomorrow afternoon into evening? Thanks, Larry. I thought originally it was the afternoon, but I didn't know if it moved up the timeline a little bit. What's up, Matthew? You don't mind? Okay. Yeah, where I lived in my other house, it's not so good. We got hit with a small tornado too. But... Okay, thanks, Bree. Thank you, Mary. I should have known you were in here. This is Southwest Florida, so I'm in Estero, which is right by Fort Myers. Well, I will get alerts on my phone too, Bree. Like it kicked me out of the live stream earlier when I got one of them, which is fine. I'm fine with that. There's one part on my house where I can show it, so I'll probably be showing it, but in the brunt of it, I probably won't, just for safety reasons. This is a big storm. Tornadoes don't normally happen down here, really. They're not super common, but we do get the water spouts and tornadoes spin up from these type of storms. But there's been a lot tonight in Collier County. It's my iPad, but that's one of the local news stations. Those are the guys, if you guys were with me on the live earlier when Davey Stingray held the phone for me and I went and played around with the umbrella like it was blowing me around. If you saw the news crew behind me, that was Wink News, and they're awesome. Those guys are awesome. They were probably like, is he making fun of us? I wasn't making fun of them. I was actually making fun of the Weather Channel. That's what I was doing. I was trying to get in a shot where I was going to hold on to a pole and make it look like I was, blowing around, and then I was hoping to do it when people were coming, so then they would walk by, like the photo bombs that happen sometimes to the news crews. Kind of funny. I'm just trying to make light of things a little bit. This was many hours earlier, though. It is supposed to be pretty bad. I don't think a lot of people thought it was going to be as bad here. But they do now. They all put their shutters up today after I went down to the beach. Yeah, Wink does a great job. I love their radar, too. Thanks, Kathy. We're just waiting for Hurricane Ian to show up. Replay that. Replay the live stream from today. Okay. I do have that one from the other night with the rainbow, too, that I already uploaded. Where do you go in your house during the hurricane? We go in a bathroom basement if we have a tornado. Yeah, so that's something a little different here. You find an interior room in Florida. If you have an interior bathroom, it's a pretty good spot. But we have a walk-in closet. That's a good spot for it. Thank you for the well wishes. It's not a stupid question at all, actually. We were used to having basements too when we got here. It is not over, Jose. It is just starting, really. A lot of tornadoes south of us already. He's in the house with his mama, laying in the bed. Yeah, somebody made that comment earlier on the author live stream, but they said a J, which was kind of funny. It's probably an autocorrect. Or, as we get older, it's harder to see. Hit the wrong button. It's pretty funny, though. Keys are getting pummeled. This is a big storm. Very big storm. But I was glad that I walked through the neighborhood yesterday. Normally, I'm still only been here 7 years. I kind of go based on what the neighbors do. I walked through the neighborhood yesterday, and really, besides the people that weren't here anyways, nobody was really putting up their hurricane shutters. Now, some people have hurricane windows. Like, these people across the street definitely do, and so do the other neighbors to the right of them. So, some don't have to put it up, but I was surprised. So I got everything ready, made sure everything was working properly, and now the wind's picking up. And when I got woke up at 5 a.m. this morning by the alert on my phone telling me that we were now under a hurricane warning, then immediately started putting them up. And my wife said a few hours after I did, everybody started putting them up. So I'm glad they did. Nobody that I know of is evacuated. I mean, there could be some people that left because they don't want to be without power. That's a real possibility. But in our area, it's not an evacuation zone yet. We're the next one if they were to evacuate one more. But not all of C. People were saying C earlier. Not all of C. It's just certain parts of C was evacuated. What's up, Boca? What's up? How is it over there on your side? You guys are probably getting some weather right now. There's been a lot of tornadoes in Collier County. A lot already. Do I feel safe? No. I don't feel 100% safe, no. It's a big storm. But right now, I feel safe at the moment. Once it gets a little later tonight, that's when it's going to start getting a little hairy. Yes, I am here, Jen. Oh, I went to the beach today. I went to the Causeway. I did some live streams from there, and then I went to Fort Myers Beach, which was a ghost town. It was crazy. Except Davey Stingray showed up. He popped up right behind me. It's pretty funny. La Playa webcam and watch Bob. Is that where you saw me on the La Playa webcam? People were watching me on the Pierside grill cam or whatever. It's really comfortable. It says storm tracking north and west, Philly, then change southeast. Yeah, when we first moved here, we had friends that told us about Charlie, so that's always stuck in the back of my mind. That turned like the last 5 to 6 miles or whatever. and it was too late for people to do anything here. So that's why ultimately I decided to put mine up, because I decided to err on the side of caution. Tornado warnings every few minutes, yeah. We're getting a lot of alerts on our phone right now, but it's just for the county south of us. So it's coming. And you stay safe. And my daughter's up in Orlando. They're under a hurricane warning too. What section am I? I am D. Thank you, little princess. That's super nice. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Mama. 86. I appreciate that. How's the water? Okay. What do you mean? Are you by yourself, or do you have family staying with you through the hurricane? My son's staying at his place. I'm surprised. I figured he would come over here and eat all of our rations, but he's in town here, and just my wife and I and the pets. We just moved. I experienced Hurricane Opal. I don't remember that one, Jen. So the closer you get to the coastline, that's going to be Zone A. Those are the ones that are going to likely flood from the storm surge. And then if the storm surge is really bad, it could go into Zone B. So kind of goes that way. And that's for evacuation orders, either recommended or, like today, it was mandatory evacuations. So they even kicked everybody out of the hotels and stuff. Thanks for the gifts, Boca. Thanks for the balloons and the finger heart. They don't have to cross the street. Those are hurricane windows. I'll try to keep you updated as long as I can. I'll be posting videos throughout. You'll see a lot more videos from me than normal. Thank you, Boca. What's up, Nath? So D is good. Well, right now it's good. That's the one they haven't had an issue with yet. But further in than you get, you know, it kind of goes that way. But I'm not super close to the water. As far as a storm surge situation, that's not going to happen over here. But we're close enough to the coastline where if the hurricane hits right here, and we're right in those really strong winds on the right-hand side of it, like it looks like it's sort of lining up that way. Either way, the right side is not good to be on, but if we were right in the heart of those strongest winds, it would cause problems for us over here. D, Aaron. Zone D. I think that was a car going by. There actually hasn't been any lightning that I've seen yet. All day. Looks like that's Naples Pier right there, I'm thinking. So I'm just south of that Fort Myers. So if it was a long time ago, we had no electricity. Yeah, we're about to have no electricity too. It's another reason why I won't be on here for super long. I want to make sure I'm charged up. Charlie hit my dad's beach house, lots of damage. Yeah, I had a lot of friends tell me about that one in the beginning when we moved here, and I'm glad they did. Well, if we ever have an earthquake here, I know who to hit up, Cali girl. And that's good because it makes sense. Your name leads more to someone thinking California, even though I know where you are now. It's pretty funny. So I won't forget that, actually. Earthquake, Cali girl. Ian is gonna come knocking. Ian's been kind of knocking already a little bit. And if you're in Collier County, it's definitely been rough tonight. So I hope everybody's okay down there. I haven't seen any reports of damage or anything, but there has been a lot of tornadoes on the radar. Tornado warnings. Thanks, Gracie. No, I'm not going to stay live all night. I'll probably go on off and on. But I need to sleep a little bit. I wasn't going to get up at 5 a.m. this morning. I was going to get up around 8 and then make my way down to the beach. That was the plan. I didn't think we'd have to put up the shutters. And so 5 a.m. started putting those up. Prieta quake in 89. Yeah, yeah. When the ground's moving like that, I mean, what the hell do you do? There's nothing you can do. I mean, these are some things you can do to mitigate tornadoes and hurricanes. But in that situation, man, scary stuff. We made it to Orlando so his crews can help with power restoration. That's awesome. My daughter's up there, so good. That's awesome. Seriously, all those guys rock. Those guys rock. Guys and gals rock that do that. The line workers. And that's a tough job. The maps of the storm look pretty brutal. They do look pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm on here because I don't want to be locked in my house. I want to be out here and breathe this air in while I still can. I will say one thing I do know after coming back from Irma. When you don't have power and you have your hurricane shutters up, these houses are like an oven. Thanks for the rose. New York, Cal. Florida hurt. Generators would be helpful. I don't have one of those, though. But those people do over there. They have solar panels. They have propane. They have a generator. ComEd trucks left today from Chicago for Florida. Nice. Thanks, Chameleon. Appreciate it. And again, if you guys see, if you comment on my post right now, I might just go ahead and give them a like instead of commenting like I normally do. It's just a time saver. So, but no, I see it if I'm hitting that like button. Until you see me liking it, know that I haven't seen it yet. It's better than Jim Cantori's. Well, I was in the right spot, you know, as far as the storm goes today. It was interesting, though. That water over by Sanibel Causeway was brown and red, all churned up. Then it was dirty over by Fort Myers Beach, but not quite the same. But I'm not a fan of the Weather Channel. You know, a lot of people that follow me, I poke fun at the Weather Channel all the time because most of the time when I turn on the Weather Channel, they're not talking about the weather. So that's a knock against them at this point. My earlier videos, you and your family stay safe. Thank you, Jess. Thanks a lot. Good to see you. Thanks for sharing this out, double tapping the screen, your watch time, your comments, hitting that follow button. And copy and paste the link in my profile. Find my other platforms. Check them out. I have not lost power yet. But it's coming for us. Are you seeing all these tornadoes down there in Collier County tonight? Oof. That's coming our way. Kelly. Hollywood Beach is stormy. Yeah, I was surprised. Weren't expecting it to get this big. So I thought Miami and them would get brushed a little bit over that way, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. It's raining pretty good though. And now they're calling for just a ton of rain over this way. A lot of people don't watch them. And unless you pay for the radar, it's garbage. Thanks, Callie. Some people are telling me tomorrow afternoon, early evening. Who knows? Could speed up, could slow down. I think it's been gonna slow down, but somebody got mad at me on my live stream the other day because they were telling me it was gonna hit today. Today. And all I said was it wasn't. I wasn't sure about being Tuesday. Well, I hope you're in here because this is what I'm saying. They don't know. It's not a precise thing, and a lot of times people look at the hurricane cone, and you know they're tracking that thing in the middle of that cone. But you got to imagine that track going all the way to the right of the cone or all the way to the left of the cone because that's the wiggle room, and that's what you're seeing with this storm. And have a wind advisory, Ian? Yeah, probably. Thanks, Bree. I really do appreciate it. It actually helps. It helps, you know, I've helped you guys a lot on a lot of these live streams, but it actually helps me. I've had a lot of people sending me encouragement and stuff today, even Davey showing up on my live. And he had his video blow up today. He's got like 500,000 views on that thing already. I hope it does too, but it's looking like it's coming this way, because now Naples is under a hurricane warning too, which is south of us. I don't know, they're probably not going to have power. Thanks, Narcha. Good to see you. It's been a while.
This cell still moving to the northwest about 20 miles per hour. This is just to the east of Lehigh Acres, more so tracking right in between.
Thanks, Choo-Choo. It's very good. You're in the morning? Yes, it's alive in the morning for you. Oh, thank you so much. You're too kind. 1950s, you had a storm this bad. Might be Tampa. Maybe, but you know where I'm at, so maybe you know. I shouldn't question you, John. Actually, you're a pretty intelligent person. The stuff you've come to me with, because I vet a lot of things that people say to me in these live streams. I'll be honest with you, because a lot of times I'll say I'll take your word for it, or something. Or, oh, thanks for sharing those facts in here, and I'll say it like that. It's because I'm gonna look. I've perpetuated too many myths. Just since I started going live, I'm not doing that anymore. Here comes the rain, folks, again. No word yet in Cuba. Are they over in that section that was hit the worst? I probably am freezing up occasionally, Beth. I would imagine. It's showing I have a good connection, but there's a lot of people on the internet right now, but I'm also out in my garage, which doesn't have the best reception. No? Faith, you made it in. I had faith that you were going to show up for me. See in Flagos? And prayers for your family. Faith, there's been quite a few tornadoes just south in Collier County tonight. Now, Naples is under hurricane warning too. Did I just start? No, I've been on for a little bit. Not super long. Yeah, it's been raining quite a bit today. We're under a tornado watch here. But it's spun up quite a few tornadoes, which I was not expecting this soon in the process. So kind of gives you an idea of what's to come. You're welcome, Choo-Choo. Thanks, Sunrose. Now, I would go out on my lanai and show you guys from back there, but it's so dark back there tonight. It's extra dark out, actually. That I don't think you guys would really be able to see much. Thanks, Kelly. We will take all the prayers we can get down here and in the state in general. All right, see the wind's actually changing directions here. It's starting to blow up towards me. And don't worry, once it gets to the point where things start getting a little hairy out here, I'm out. So don't worry. I'm thinking, Callie, mainly, I hope I tightened all the hurricane shutters properly. And I don't like the fact that the one by our bathroom only had one panel, not the two that it was supposed to. That's what I'm thinking about, literally. Yeah, this is Fort Myers area, yeah. Estero. Keeps cutting in and out. Yeah, it's It's probably gonna do that during the storm. It probably is. It's probably because I got my tablet going too out here. I apologize, folks. Thanks, Nelly. It's showing a good connection, but I'm definitely getting some disturbance even on my iPad. There, it just went out. So maybe it'll get better. Let me know if it gets better. We lived through tropical storms. Okay. You're welcome. Thanks. Like I said earlier, I know some people have family and stuff and friends down here that they're worried about, but even more difficult for some. Some parents have kids at Florida Gulf Coast University that are down here. My aunt and uncle with dementia are there somewhere. Not sure where they moved. Tampa, I'm afraid. We needed it. We might get some of it in a few days from Ian. Yeah, this is a pretty big storm. You very likely could. Just south of us has spawned quite a few tornadoes already, so that's what ultimately will be here at some point in the near future, I would think. I'm thinking the next hour or so. You have a daughter, a dove, a Dave. I'm gonna say daughter. There. Checked on my friend in Lehigh too last night. Stay safe. Thank you, everyone. I've heard anywhere from 12 inches to 24 inches. My daughter's in Orlando in her apartment. My son's in his apartment here in Estero, which is also hard on the parents. Got a little rain and it was sunny too. Yeah. I think that'll change for you even up there. It's just such a wide system. Thanks, Bree. Thanks, John. You have a daughter in Fort Myers. All right. I was going to say Florida Gulf Coast University, but all right, that works. So my instincts were correct on that one, sort of. This is Estero, which is right by Fort Myers. 26 to 34 inches of rain. Well, I'm not that far inland from there, so it's like I'm gonna get a lot too. We had before Hurricane Irma, we had 17 inches in 36 hours with Invest 92L, the storm that dumped all that rain on Texas, and it was quite something to see. So I can't imagine. Do the math. Look up the conversion inch of rain and what that is equivalent to in snow. You'd be surprised how much snow that is. Put it in perspective for you northern folks. This is Southwest Florida. First for Condo on Cape Coral and Canal, not far from. Yeah, that's a problem. The storm surge could be pretty high over there. It is picking up. It's in rows. Right now it is 9:21 p.m. and it is dark. Even though it's not dark to you guys with all these lights out here, it is dark. It's 0 dark 30. What's up? Who's your daddy? Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate you, man. It's been nice getting to know a lot of you people too. And I've had a lot of people show me a lot of kindness, and just trying to pay it forward and help people, and you guys have been helping me too in the process. It's been really pretty awesome. Sounds like the dog is barking. It's Hurricane Ian. It's been a hurricane, yeah. I think that's what you're asking. This is Southwest Florida. Thanks, Kathy. Living alone through that storm. I actually feel really sorry for the lady next door. She lost her husband not too long ago. She's a seasoned veteran in Florida, so she didn't want to put her hurricane shutters up. She thought it wasn't going to hit her. So, but I worry about her. There's been a lot of tornadoes just south of me, but it's starting to pick up again right now. We had a lull there for a little while. Thanks, George Kerr. Jim Cantori's in Clearwater and Waffle House is closed. You know it's going to be big. I think Cantori moved. Last I heard he was in Punta Gorda, but he could be. He'll go over wherever he needs to. They evacuated all the hotels and everything. So I drove, did a live stream on Clapper, Who's Your Daddy, and I drove after I had 105,000 people in the live stream from Fort Myers Beach today. And so afterwards I did that live stream. I drove from there all the way down to Bonita Beach Road and out. All those condos and everything, hotels, all that stuff over there, everything is gone. Everybody's gone. It's crazy. Thanks, Jen. You have friends in Fort Myers? Oh, you pronounced my name right, too. I tried, Kathy. Kathy N. Green? I said that last name quieter. Is Lee County getting hit? Yes. Right now, Cuyahoga County's just south of us, been getting quite a few tornadoes. No, they don't have tornado sirens here. It blows my mind. I was told when we first moved here it's because they don't really get tornadoes here. They do have lightning. Horns and sirens and stuff. Thanks, things. What's up, Tampa Tracy? How you holding up there? I know, I feel bad for her. She's a very nice lady, too. And he was a veteran, so I loved every time seeing that guy. Yeah, it is a lot. Dude, it was crazy, though. Even Davey Stingray, who lives down there, he showed up, he popped up on my live stream under the bridge, Fort Myers, or the pier. We were saying under the bridge, but he said he's never seen people clear out like that before when they ordered the evacuation. And now that I just thought about that, our front door is shuttered up. So even if she needed help, we wouldn't know. I'm gonna have to remedy that before I go to bed. Water spouts? No, they actually haven't been water spouts. They've been coming from inland. The storm's kind of rapping right now. Well, I've lived in Arizona and Montana, and I played hockey in Saskatchewan and Alberta, where it's really cold, but I mainly was born in, raised in the Midwest, Michigan in particular. I'm worried about Sanibel and captivity. Yeah, it's a concern out there for sure. It's gonna be a lot of storm surge. It looks like. Pretty spell, weird new wind. New win. Oh, it's funny because one of my favorite poker players, Scotty Wynn, his name's kind of spelled like that. And you pronounce it Win. How's it your way we're getting the bands? How is it your way we're getting the bands? We've been getting quite a bit of rain throughout the night. Just south of us has had a disturbing amount of tornadoes. Part black and Vietnamese, nice. I used to work with foreign exchange students, and a lot of the students that I worked with were from Asia, but in particular Vietnam, China. Japan, Philippines, but also Spain too, and Brazil. But I don't speak so good. My job was to determine how well they spoke in English, so that got me out of a lot of trouble. The puppy's getting a little stressed. He's done real well all day. Gonna hit somewhere between Fort Myers and Clearwater as of now, but it could always go 80 miles north, so yeah. I have a feeling it's coming more this way though. Who's your daddy? But we'll see. Is it froze? Am I froze? I am in Wisconsin. Winters are brutal. Originally from Texas. Yeah. Don't winter in Montana. Trust me on that one. Wisconsin's much better. No, I'm not frozen. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy Newwin. It's a new win for you. I guess everybody's sleeping tonight, huh? 1,957 people. So my first live stream today was actually only about 950 people. And I was out on the Sanibel Causeway. And this is kind of nice because I could not keep up with the comments on the one that had 105,000 people. I just gave up. Freezing from time to time. Ian's interrupting my live. All right. It's probably only going to get worse when it comes to that. Oh, yeah. If I was in a situation like that, Beth, I would definitely try to make sure I had a generator or stay with somebody that had a generator. Sharon, thank you for the finger hearts. What's up, Sharon Boo? It's a little in and out on feed. All right. It's misunderstood, but I love your voice. It's okay. I don't mind you saying that. I think that's a pretty nice compliment, actually. My live stream, the last live stream I did before I came home down on Fort Myers Beach. Everything's okay for right now, Susan. There's been a lot of tornadoes just south of us, though, already. I can't remember the elevation over here, but we flooded pretty bad for Irma in our previous neighborhood. This neighborhood did very well. This is why we live here now. Thanks for all the finger hearts. Thanks, Sharon. It's like calming. Well, so that's what I try to do. It's a little bit of ASMR, but it's more to stay calm and talk calm, to calm you. And then I also like to share very calming things like the ocean and the storms, rainbows, sunrises, sunsets, wildlife. And we're trying to help people with PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Those are 3 things I battled with at different points in my life. So I'm trying to help with that. But it also, coincidentally, it calms me down. So it's a win-win. Family in Cuba lost all power. They had large rain, but all okay. Okay, good. You know, we're going to lose power too. But you can deal with that. Back on other iPad. All right. What's up, Glenna? How you doing, Glenna? To do, I love it. Yeah, I'm doing it for now until it gets a little bit more dangerous. What was it like at Fort Myers Beach? It wasn't too bad yet. It started raining pretty good as I left, though. Live was busy. Lots of people. The moderators were working overtime. This is much nicer. Thank you, Beauty 4K. Kate? For Kate? I love it. Irma, no water. Yes, I had no electricity for 3 weeks. Yeah, we were out for a while, but we didn't come back for about a week. Has it come on shore yet? No. So much this month. OT, I need a vacay back down there. Well, you keep working at OT, you'll have no problem affording the plane ticket, right? I have a lot of that in NPPD. Yeah. So I try to give tips too. Some things that have helped me with my PTSD and anxiety. What's up, Glenna? Been getting ready all day. Oh, there's my friend that makes cute little dog clothing. Hope you guys are gonna be okay. I'm okay for now, Glenna, but there's been a lot of tornadoes south of me, and it's gonna get pretty bad later here. FPL. Need some of those tips. The biggest tip I can give you is the smelling flowers, blowing out the candles, breathing technique. And that's when you breathe in through your nose like you're smelling flowers. And ideally, if you could hold it for 5 seconds, but if you can only do 4, or you could do a little longer too. And then you breathe in, for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds, and then you blow out like you're blowing candles out. And I do it laying down, but I do it sometimes when I'm in the car and I get anxiety or something. I like to lay down and close my eyes and do that. And you do it enough, your brain will switch over into the respiratory system. And, it's basically that fight or flight instinct, from back in the day when we used to get eaten. You think you're going to get eaten, your brain does, but a lot of things you have trouble with, you're not going to actually get eaten. So. Checking on me, thanks Claudia. How bare the yards were today, kind of eerie. It was actually. Gulf is so warm, that's a bad thing. It is. It's about 86.7. It was, anyways. So utility company's headed towards you guys to help. Yeah, that's awesome. They station them close enough by to help, but in a safe spot. Thanks, Juju. Have a good night's sleep. I'm new to your TikTok live. I actually wanted to know, do you have kids? I do have 2 kids. One's in town here and one's in Orlando at college, both at college. Well, it just depends on where you're at. The last house I lived at, I was only about 12 feet above sea level. So it just depends on where you're at. That breathing technique does work. That's the best thing I've ever done. And that was taught to me by an actual PTSD specialist. She's wonderful. That has helped me more than anything. I love having my daughter, but water sounds help me sleep and calms me. Yes. Water does. You have a generator? Please bring it. Because it's hard having a kid. It is. Especially by yourself. It is. It's hard. It's hard doing it with 2 people. It's definitely hard doing it with one. Sorry you have to go. Thanks, Susan. Oh my God, can you be my dad? I'm such a baby. 20. My son is 21 and my daughter is 19. So you're right in the mix. Some people in the live stream say this is too dad for them. So for you, apparently it wasn't. It was the right amount of dad. What's up, Laura? Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Leslie? Glad to hear you're in a safe spot. For now, JJ. JL Kush. GL, why did I say JJ? That's how tired my eyes are. It's getting interesting. Just south of us, quite a few tornadoes already. Kathy, for the new win. It is a pretty good vibe, right? We try to keep a good vibe in here. This is much better vibe than earlier. My wife said there was all sorts of political comments and stuff going on. I didn't even see because I gave up. I gave up looking at everything. I was watching the news crew and stuff. If your power goes out, we might not hear from you for a week. Well, I do have ways to charge my phone, but on my Amazon wish list, I do have an additional power bank that I need. It's the 20,000. I have a 10,000 that charges pretty quick, but I could use one more, and hopefully Amazon starts delivering again, because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. But I do fish too, so I have different lanterns and things that are charged up or battery powered that also can charge my phone. So don't worry, you won't lose me for too long unless we don't have cell service. Thank you, I'm just fine. The roses, stay safe. That's going to hit bad. Now, I didn't stay for Irma because they were calling it. We would have been underwater if it would have turned out the way it said it was. This is definitely the right amount of dad vibes. Sweet. Thanks, I'm just fine. Here to keep you company for a while. Thanks, Laura. I am safe from the storm surge, yes. But you can get on TikTok without Wi-Fi. Cellular service. Tell Mom I said hey. I don't know if she's gonna want another kid. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm cool. Talk to my parents. So you have a grandchild you don't know. I don't talk to my mom, and my dad's long gone. So I know the feeling. I'm sure you have good reason. I claim him for my son. That is my mom's, and then one of the moderators, Stephanie Phillips. She's my grandma. Thanks for the roses. I'm just fine. Car charger too? Yeah. We have some stuff. I need some other stuff, but we have some stuff. I thought of stuff today like a battery powered fan. Should have definitely gotten that. Last year I was going to get portable air conditioner, because some of the times when we took rented boats and went out fishing, it was so damn hot, and I almost bought it. I wish I would have. The gas stations weren't packed anymore. They were several days ago, but at that point tonight when I stopped the last time, nobody was really. I can charge in the phone, yeah, but obviously can't open the garage door during the storm either, so you don't want to turn the car on, you know. I realize that. Please stay safe as much as possible. Thank you for the well wishes. That won't go out in the storm cell service. It very likely will. Faith. T-Bones, we're waiting for Hurricane Ian to arrive. So right now it's going all right, but we'll see. Grew up in foster care, but look at it as a free travel around the world. And my one sister had right around 20 foster kids and adopted several of them. So, but you'll be my TikTok dad if that's okay. That's fine. I will take you. I will do that. That's something I can handle at this point in my life. I can't do the real thing though. Yeah. I mean, I have mod wives in here. Why can't I have a kid? All right, here comes the rain again. Thanks, Maya. I have 2 solar fans, excited to use them. Yeah, I needed to do that, Pam. Pam, you might be driving those down to me after this is all over. How bad do you think it will get bad? Cliquey, I think it's going to get pretty bad. There's been a lot of tornadoes in Naples, or in Collier County, not Naples, in Collier tonight. Some people are saying tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, cheeky. Steady tone. I don't even know what the temperature is. Feels pretty good. What's up, Katie Rose Douglas? We evacuated from Tampa this morning. It's still looking like it's going to get a little dicey here. I'm not going to lie. But I'm glad you guys are safe and got out of there. The system is a messed up system. It's not a system that benefits the kids at all. And we won't even get into that, but we can chat offline about that sometime. I'm not a fan. Yeah, believe me, I'm well aware. Some of those kids my sister fostered that were returned back to some of these people. Oof. Tough stuff. All right, 21,000 likes, not too bad for some creepy guy hanging out in his garage, showing you the street. I'm waiting on the 10 p.m. update. I'm waiting for something. Stay safe. Thanks, Hefty Square. What was for dinner? I had tacos over here. Thanks for the pots and pans, Dad. You're welcome. What the hell did I have? Oh, I had my wife's breakfast sandwich from Wendy's this morning. That's what I had, and a bag of chips. And I am pretty delirious right now because I'm overtired. But I'm wired. If you've ever been in a hurricane, you will understand. My dad isn't telling me much. He doesn't want me to worry. It's going to be pretty significant, Leaky. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be checking my phone. So if you don't want to know, don't ask me, because I have a hard time not just saying it like it is sometimes. Some people don't like me because of that. I'm sorry. I'm not talking to you, Gleeky. I'm going to be checking my phone a lot tomorrow to see how y'all are doing. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks for helping me in here tonight. My other moderators are so tired from that live stream with 105,000 people. They had to block so many people and mute so many people. I didn't even know what the heck was going on. You needed to cook. I would like to cook. But I was trying to save some stuff too. That's what we did. I don't really do fast food and stuff. But I was trying to save our food in case we need it. I had 3 tornado touchdowns with damage. There has been so many more over here. There has been at least 6 or 7 that I've seen myself when I'm walking in the house and coming through on my phone. Again, better than Cantori. Heck yeah. Cantori can suck it. I did. It's been a long day. I got woke up at 5 a.m. to my phone blasting the alert that we were now under a hurricane warning, which was not expected. So, I mean, I was prepared, but thanks, Dan. Thanks, brother, for sharing this. I was prepared, but I wasn't prepared to wake up at 5 a.m. and start that. And then I was down at the beach all day. So I'm pretty tired. But I should sleep good. Not just rain, so it makes you up sleepy. It's making me sleepy. Man, you don't sleep much tonight, will you? I think I actually am going to sleep pretty good until it starts getting loud. That's the one thing about these metal hurricane shutters. It's pretty loud. So I'm sure once it starts getting bad, it'll be a little tougher. So I'll be afraid. My wife wouldn't wake up, and I'll be afraid there'll be a tornado, and we won't take the shelter. I'm perfect. You're perfect, too, daughter. Daughter, child number 3, but you're the second oldest. I can't figure out how that happened. You had fresh corn? I love sweet corn. I love peaches and cream. That's my favorite up in Michigan. How the heck do you go to sleep? How the heck am I? Because this old man lugged all these metal shutters around starting at 5 a.m. this morning. Plus, you know, the last day we've been prepping like crazy. And I had to put them up, and you know, you guys, I had back surgery, and I don't do so well. I'm pretty sore. And then I was out at the beach all day and doing all that. So I have a feeling I'm going to crash hard. Move over, Jim Cantori. I'm out of here, Pops. Got to take care of a little almost 2-year-old. Been fussy, wants my attention. I'm sorry I don't help that much with that one, but sometime let me know when they're with you, and I'll entertain them on camera. I don't get on camera much, but I would do it for a 2-year-old. I love kids. You guys hear how much the rain is moving into my garage now? Things are changing, guys. I hope I can sleep well, too. Whew. Won't be doing that again. All right. I am going to go inside for just a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. But if you have to go, it's okay. I don't blame you. But I shall return. Sorry, folks. Rain is picking up. He put up metal shutters. Thanks, guys, for keeping it going in here. I just want to leave my phone on and go to sleep. We should. We just got another tornado warning inside there. And when I was just inside, calling my nephew, and he's picking up my call. He's not picking up. Where is he at again, Miriam? I would be scared shitless. It's raining here too. Where exactly are you at? Well, you don't have to give specifics, but rain band's coming through, yeah. Look at this. I'll adjust it here for you guys so you really get to see it. 25,000 likes. Yeah, thank you, folks. Key West is Florida. This is going to be a big rainmaker, too. Got a lot of storm surge. Look at how much water's out there already. Look at the road is already starting to flood a little bit. So my wife said that they said around midnight is when it's going to start getting bad here. So we're at 9:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Southwest Florida, Estero, here in the United States. South of Cocoa, okay. And I saw my daughter in Orlando has a hurricane warning. What about you guys? Rain, but the palm trees are not really blowing, really. Oh yeah, they actually are. Look at this one right here. Bob and everyone, what's up, Kay? He lives in Fort Lauderdale. I was going to convince him to evacuate. Fort Lauderdale, I wouldn't evacuate. But I would evacuate when they say you should evacuate. I wouldn't be the people that stay and write it out, Davey Stingray. I would leave. Hello, Bob and everyone. But you've lived here your whole life. I'm not going to tell you how to live yours, you know. But me personally, I would go if they told me to. I heard about that, but I didn't see it. God bless them. I can see the one in the front door. I'll show you a couple other ones. Thanks, Kay. Hurricane Ian, for those of you that don't know. Not like earlier. Well, I was down by the, I was getting that sea breeze too down by the ocean earlier. That was pretty wicked, but I would have to say earlier when I was out here, the wind was worse than earlier today. But not right now. But let's see if I can get you a better view. No, I'm not under an evacuation. I'm in the, so I'm in D. They already did A and B and then parts of C. Praying for you and the family. Thanks a lot. Fastest cars in freedom. Thanks a lot, man. We could use as many prayers as we can get for everybody down here, especially that lady next door. So some prayers for her. Thanks, Miriam. I really, you know, all I'm thinking about is somebody that likes to record things is, oh, the storm's coming. I get to record stuff. I get to do live streams. I didn't realize how much it was going to help me today with people being as nice as they've been. I'm actually extremely thankful. A lot of you have been in here a lot and offer a lot of kind words, and it actually means a tremendous amount. So thank you so much. So it's actually helped keep me pretty calm today. So thank you. By Fort Myers, but I'm near lakes. I didn't even know which one we were in, Clicky. All I knew is that we weren't in the one we were in the last house, because that one was estimated at 15-foot storm surge for Irma, and that was just one zone in from here. It's starting to flood already a little bit. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what's going on here. What section is Tampa under if you're under D? It's all based on our county. So the closer you are to the ocean, that's going to be A. And then it depends on the storm surge estimations. And then B is going to be a little bit further in, like over here. It would be further east from the coastline, and so on. So I couldn't tell you. Parts of Tampa would be A. And, you know, maybe other parts would be C. I don't know enough about Tampa, though. Behind the trees, there's a lake back there, but I don't think you can actually see that. These are houses. Helps keep you calm too. Good. I was hoping today that maybe some of these new people down here really needed to hear my live, like me reassuring them not to freak out. Because even for people that don't have anxiety, traditionally, you can have some serious anxiety over this. Very glad we can help you tonight, Bob. Some of us can only imagine what it's going to be like. Now, I can't thank you all enough. What's up, Gregory? I had a pretty good day, man. Broke all kinds of records. Had 105,000 people on my live stream earlier from Fort Myers Beach. Pretty awesome. And I don't know, I picked up about 3,000 followers today, so it was pretty fun. Now it's not so fun. It's starting to get a little bit into the part of the night where it's about to get unfun. What's up, Miami? I'm in Southwest Florida, by Fort Myers. Keys are getting flooded right now. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can let me know anything that you're hearing too in here, because I can't multitask so good today. Like, I gave up on this iPad out here watching that stuff. So, if you hear something, let me know. Thanks, Callie. What's up, Caddy? Just kidding. What's up, Katie? You're in Orlando. Yeah, my daughter's up there now, too. I lived in Florida all my life. I still get anxious with storms. This one's a big one. It's a big one. That live stream was cool. I'm going to post a replay of that at some point. Don't worry. It was a great day for the Bob Squad. It was a bad day for the moderators on that one with 105,000 people. I don't know what was happening, but I saw a lot of blocks and a lot of mutes. a lot of comments flying right by. I was holding on to my umbrella and trying to read the comments. And they were going so fast because at one point there was over 3,200 people in there, and there was over 2,000 for a very long time. So the comments were going crazy. And the moderators, I don't know if they'll come back. So be ready, bench. They're saying anywhere between Naples and Tampa, get out. Alejandra, we got Hurricane Ian really about to start knocking at the door tonight. There's been a lot of tornadoes south of me. I'm doing good at the moment, but you know. And hopefully it stays that way. Some big bands rain over you watching AccuWeather. Thanks, Beth. Where is it meant to hit now? Thanks, up in Jacksonville. Oh, yeah. Starshine, what's up? Hello. I'm a mod for a few creators, and I get that. Yeah, I'm sure. And there was a lot of them in there, and they just couldn't even keep up. It was just crazy. You know, I do post right at the top what I'm looking for when you come in here, and so some of the trolls took advantage of that today. So, you know, what can you do? Don't feed the trolls, though. That's my saying. Don't feed the trolls. You did come back. You did come back, man. But it was hard, wasn't it? There's a lot going on. Just stock up on liquor and hair party. My friends down the street, that's pretty much all they bought. And so they said that they had so much liquor that make sure that we came over if we needed to. I know the mods will be back, but I was joking that it was rough. They wouldn't be back tonight because that's a long day. Except Pam. Maybe a couple others will swing in. Thanks, Starshine. If you can put that on, there's a video that I had, and it should be easy to find if you just scroll down a little bit. but asking for moderators. I have a bench now, or a reserve list that I'm adding people to. I'm good right now, but you know, if somebody doesn't want to do it anymore, if you know, after a while, if somebody needs to be changed out or traded or something, then we'll do that. I'm glad to hear you're okay. Yeah, Pam is good so far. Live earlier was a different vibe. Was it? I didn't see a lot of the comments, Maya. I didn't see it. Okay, I just love your driveway. Yeah, they do a nice job with that here. My dog is doing good so far. He's just upset that I haven't been around all day. And he knows I'm out here. He wants to be out here. Probably should bring him out, actually. Try being the only mod in Alive. It's tough, man. It's tough. I've done that before. Who's your daddy? You're in Venice? And thank you for all the gifts, Alejandra. I think I've seen a few others go by, and I am pretty tired, so I'm sorry if I didn't say something. I do see the top 10 gifters, top 10 watch times, and everybody that follows me. But after 3,000 people followed me today, and normally it's like 100 or 150 at the most, it's going to be a minute for me to get through all those. I enjoy blitzing and blocking the trolls as a moderator. There a lot of that going on today. I saw blocks and mutes happening left and right today. That was what I saw the most. Besides, I didn't see that comments. What's up, Bluebird? It's not magic season anymore. It's hurricane season, sadly. It was still good. Okay, good. But it's hard when you have that many people in there. I mean, with anything, like I tell everybody, there's good and bad in everything. I don't care what it is. So you're gonna get some of that. Yay, bring your dog out. I actually might do that, actually. He needs to go to the bathroom again. Yeah, I had a feeling, Beth. Like, it's over 1K in Alive. You gotta be quick as mud. Yeah, and I had 3,200 at one point and consistently over 2,000. It's okay, Beth. Frost warnings in Illinois. Yeah, I'll still take this over that. Sorry I missed your live today. It's okay. Let alone all the prep you had to do. Yeah. It was awesome. What an awesome day. I had 105,000 people in the live stream. I picked up like 3,000 people. I don't even remember how many likes. It was a ton. It's good stuff. Yeah, you're definitely on. You're on the bench. You know, actually, you're like a pitcher, and you're in the bullpen right now, warming up. Who's your daddy? What's up, Tigers? Good to see you. Thank you. I hope you're doing okay. It was a good day. I think it's the hurricane that's popular, though. But it was a good day. I actually had a lot of fun. And the first live stream I did was from Sanibel Causeway, and it was one of the lowest numbers I've ever had. I had 957 people, and I actually thought that one would be pretty good. And but I was like, oh, whatever. I didn't think too much of it. And then the very next one, 105,000 people. About 25 minutes later. It was awesome, Starshine. I even have a song to sing while doing it too. when you're doing it to them, when you're blocking them. No. Hoping you and Sean get through this. Yeah, it's a big storm. Starshine, thank you for the hand heart. I don't know if that's the live stream wish list tonight, or I might have changed it to a swan because I was thinking I was going to need one of those floaty swans, but I think I actually picked an actual swan. I don't remember. I was thinking like an inflatable swan for the pool that I might need instead of the Florida man in the garbage can thing. How much time you think you have, Danny, as far as the eye getting over to the coast, making landfall, or just before it gets really bad here? Thanks, Starshine. Frost warnings in Wisconsin, low for tonight, 31. Oof, Jess. Oof. You know, as I hate to admit this, but as a former hockey player who lived where it was 80 below, I would be such a wimp now. I would literally die. I would seize up. I don't think I could do it. No, too early for snow. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Oh, okay. Okay, can you please comment that when somebody gets blocked, either by you or by somebody else? That's awesome. Somebody do something really bad in here so Kay can block you. Wait, I think Kay's not a moderator yet. No, I don't think you are. I don't see it on your thing. I thought you were. Thanks, Katie Rose Douglas. Oh, I'm just getting ready to bring the puppy out. You could have saw the puppy. But it's okay. You take care of yourself. Bluebird, you too. Northern Michigan has a frost warning tonight. Have a good night. Thank you for the live always. Somebody pinned a comment. Oh, I missed it. What was it? Starshine, sing another one bites the dust by Queen. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't block, I just mute. Well, if somebody's really bad, just block them. But normally, I like to give people a chance and stuff. If it's not something too terrible, if it's something stupid even, just making some stupid political comment. But the people you know are being real jerks, just block them. Because if you mute them, then they can go cause problems for you. I was in Saskatchewan. I didn't live in Saskatchewan. I played hockey up there in Alberta too. When is the eye gonna be in the areas? They're saying like afternoon tomorrow, maybe. It looks like it's possible. I'm not a moderator here, Bob. Well, that's what I think of you, though. I like you that much. I think of you as one of my moderators. All right, I'm gonna go. You're ready to block. All right, somebody do something bad, so we can play another one bites the dust, and you can get blocked right out of here. Anybody in here want to get blocked? This is like reverse psychology. Maybe I should start doing this more. Nobody will say anything, so they don't get blocked. My TV on all day tomorrow. I will too. You're in Saskatchewan? Yeah, you played against Medicine Hat. But it gets pretty cold up there, doesn't it? But I actually live down in Montana. It's pretty cold there too. 80 below is 80 below. Whether you're in Saskatchewan or Montana. No, I never played them. I played Medicine Hat, Brooks, Lethbridge in Alberta, Kainai, Hurricane Block Party. A hurricane party is when everybody goes in somebody's house and just drinks tons of alcohol during the storm because they all want to be together. Can a moderator get blocked? I've actually had a live stream where during the live stream a moderator really was pretty terrible. And I was in the middle of removing them as a moderator, and one of the other moderators blocked them within seconds because that's how bad it was. The one and only. But two of your sons played hockey. Nice. Oh yeah, hockey is life up there. It's cold as hell up there too. Can't do it anymore. All right, I'm gonna get the dog before actually these tornadoes get here in a little while, potentially. So you guys might see me take the dog out. Don't freak out or anything. It's just some old dude. Amazing how calm it is. It's not as calm as you think, but it's not as bad as it was earlier right now. So it's like that proverbial calm before the storm situation. Thank you. Oh, no, I'm new to the moderator thing. Gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah. I try not to give you guys too many rules either. I want you to do what you feel comfortable doing. I don't want to say you have to do this or you have to do that. But if somebody's a real problem and we don't block them, then next thing you know, I'm not on here anymore. Like black man voting. I don't want that to happen. Tornadoes in Collier County, numerous already. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the dog. outside. Yeah. Come on, it's not a real treat. But that's gonna be a real treat. You want to hang out in here with me? Huh? You want to sit down? Sit down over here? Hang out with them? Alright, let's see what these people are saying. Put my glasses back on because I can't see crap at night. That was pretty good. He did his thing. Alright, let's see. Where is his umbrella? Ooh, the dogs are mine. My puppy wouldn't walk in the rain. Yeah, well, when you live in Florida, sometimes dogs have to learn to do it. But some people actually have them go like on those indoor mats and put stuff in their garage too. I mean, the grass is so green and not burnt out. Yeah. Thank you for the well wishes. The palms start swaying. Shark's teeth start laying. Alright. Don't go too far, dog. We're trying to get this light to go back off so the neighbors don't stare at me. I am staying, Vicky. Time to start praying. Yeah, prayers are a good thing. Pupper butts, don't do that. Why don't you sit down? Come over here and sit down. I would love to send you this rain in California. All those people that are from California. I'm trying to, Love Nader. Shark in the palm. It's possible if I dug down, there'd be a megalodon. It's been warm here. Oh my God, thank you for this. I just left my brother in Bonito 2 days ago, and I'm worried sick. You're welcome. So that when we started the live stream, that was one of the things I said. I have some people that have friends and family down here. Puppy, you're not deciding where you're going, sir. But even some that have kids at FGCU that are my followers. So that's why I'm actually pushing forward to do this one. But I need to take a shower before I don't have that opportunity anymore. Thanks for the donut. Thank you for the prayers. Yeah, my wife's inside. She's playing some slot machine game on her phone. All right, dude. Do you want to be out here? Or do you want to keep doing that? Because you can go back in. People can't see you anymore anyways. All right. This eases your mind. You're welcome. All right, good. Hey, Hercules, can you sit? That's a good boy. Now, people are wondering, are you a good boy or are you a bad dog? Which one are you? Have you been a good boy today? Or were you in trouble? Did you do this? Or were you a good boy? Do you like the hurricane or is it kind of scary? What do you think? Are you wondering what's going on? Yeah, I know, honey. You're a good boy. How's the wind? It's not too terrible yet. Stay live 24/7. Yeah, I gotta be careful because I gotta make sure I'm charged up. So that's why I'll have to do this in segments just to be safe. Thank you, he's cute. And they gave you tiny dimies, Hercules. He loves that kind of stuff. He actually loves cat toys. If you want to send him some cat toys, he loves cat toys. Thanks for the tiny dimies. His favorite thing in the whole world is that giant tennis ball. And then the cat tunnel. He loves to drag the cat tunnel through the whole entire house. And the cat tunnel's huge. It's his favorite thing. How you been, sis? Were you in here earlier when it was going crazy? And people had to block left and right? How late will you stay up? I probably won't make it more than a few more hours. 1 o'clock at the latest, I would think. Hercules is now about 8 months old. Almost 8 months. Oh, he is 8 months, actually. Oh, the turtles will be all right. Yeah. The birds were surprisingly having a good time today. I was surprised. I was not ordered to evacuate. If I was, I would leave. Thanks for the tennis ball for the pup. Thanks, G Pupperdoodle. That's really nice. Thanks, Kay. He so right up there to the right of those lights in the distance is the tennis courts and the pickleball courts, and inevitably people hit tennis balls out of there and they don't care. They leave them. So when we go for walks, he likes to go over there and he finds a tennis ball like every other trip and brings it home. He is still a pup. He's a baby, but he's doing very good. He's still sitting here. I'm actually very surprised. So when we asked if he was a good boy or a bad boy, he's like, I'm a good boy. Look, everybody. He's tricking you. Is this a dog or a cat? What you speak of? That's a dog. That house is sick across the street. You have no idea, brother. Probably one of the best ones in the whole neighborhood, even though it's not very big. The thing is bad. My friend is in C and left. Yeah, some areas of C were ordered, but some weren't. Yeah, Hercules is doing good. Thanks to Sloppy Mess for liking my post. It was a whooping, wasn't it? But even though Notre Dame didn't get whooped, it still felt pretty bad. That's good, sis. He is a Frenchton. He is a Frenchton, right, Hercules? Hey, Hercules, they were wondering what kind of breed you were. What kind of dog was your mom? His mom was a French Bulldog. Dad was a Boston Terrier. All right, you set that off. You were told not to do that, or you had to go in. All right, I'll be right back. Come on, puppy. You weren't supposed to go there. That's not good. Come on. You gotta go in. You just gave away my hiding spot, dude. Now the neighbors can see me standing in here recording them. You did that. Sorry about that. He's a French tin. I'm tired and sore. But I had a great day, Carolyn. I had 105,000 people on my live stream earlier. Thank you, Pam. Bonita Springs is directly south of me, just a few miles. In the Brooks community, yeah. It was awesome. I had, at one point I had 3,200 people on there, and for a long time it was over 2,000, between 2,000 and 3,200. But there was a lot of people getting blocked. I gave up. The comments were so fast, it was really funny, actually. And the Wink News was right by me. So, and one of my followers, another guy here on TikTok, Davey Stingray, he popped up literally right behind me when I was under the pier, Fort Myers Pier. Well, they might hate me, Callie. That's possible too. I am in a stereo. It's big, Carolyn. I didn't see any, but just south of me, there's been in Collier County, just below Bonita Springs, there's been a lot of tornadoes already. It was on TikTok, yes. And then I did a drive after that from Fort Myers Beach all the way home. I went from Fort Myers Beach to Little Hickory, and then Bonita Beach, and then home. I did that on Clapper, though. It was cool. It was very cool. And it actually helped calm me down a lot, too. It was a good time. But it was weird. Downtown Fort Myers Beach was pretty much a ghost town. They had been evacuated earlier in the day. Because I think I didn't see a lot of it, but you know, people want to throw political stuff in here, you know, whatnot. Probably try not to do that here. We're an anti-trigger live stream. I think that's the best way I could put it. This is an anti-trigger live stream, not just triggering people with PTSD, because there's some people in here that really just need a break, you know. But triggering anybody, why would you want to do that? You're not a very nice person if you do that. You might want to stop. Maybe you come in here, probably need to be in here the most. Maybe you come in here and realize, hey, this is kind of nice when everybody's nice to each other and it makes me feel better. Try it. You get back what you put out. You put out negative, you're going to attract a lot of negative stuff. Just saying. Umbrella under the pier. That would be nice, actually. That's what she said. Oh God, I don't know what I said now. Hercules is a pure goodbye. Did you think he did all right, Beth? Are you going to be live for most of the storm? What's your plan? My plan is to to do it in segments, take breaks, and make sure everything's charged. Once we lose power, that's going to change the equation a little bit. But up until then, as long as I can keep charged up, I'll keep coming back. But I'll also be putting videos in between too. I did not get a kiddie pool and fill it with grass. But the good thing is Hercules still has accidents sometimes. So I don't think he's going to have any problem going to the bathroom in the house or out here in the garage if he has to. Everybody's inside their either hurricane shuttered homes or behind their hurricane impact resistant glass. Yeah, it's big. No, I don't have a place to go if we're told to evacuate, actually. I mean, I could go to Orlando and my daughter and her college friends, but they already have like 3 or 4 dogs and a couple cats, I think. He looks good. He's a good boy. He just needs some help in some departments. He's very stubborn. He's very stubborn. They won't use puddle pads. He won't either. He'd just go on the floor. I mean, he used them for a little while when he was a puppy. I think the worst thing... I probably shouldn't say it, actually. She could be in here. I'm not going to say it. But I will just say that even when I brought him home, I shouldn't have encouraged him to, like, go on towels and stuff. So, at any rate. Is it just you and your wife there, or do you have more kids than you would have to evacuate? So, this is the first time I haven't had my kids around. My son's just a few miles over in that direction in his apartment. But my daughter's up in Orlando now at school, in her apartment with her friends. They don't have hurricane shutters, and they're under hurricane warning too. So I wish they were here. But mine won't go on the floor. Yeah, Hercules is special in that way, Carolyn. He could care less where he goes if he wants to go. My male dog wears a belly band for incontinence. Yeah, he doesn't have incontinence. He has I don't give a shits. Actually, he might sometimes. Hey, friend, I'm over in Orlando. How are things so far? Just south of me in Collier County has been numerous tornadoes so far. It hasn't been that bad just north here yet. It's rained and heavy wind off and on for a little bit. It was supposed to get bad after midnight. Yeah, I'm just fine. I'm just fine, I think. Myself. Heard some colleges closed for the next week. My son's done for the week. Thanks, Shelly. Good to see you. What school does my daughter go to? She's going to a school that feeds into Central Florida. So she applied too late because she had to wait to get her Cambridge stuff and her Bright Futures, and she did not get into Central Florida. But that's where she'll be next year. She already had a year's worth of credits for high school. Actually, she had a little bit more than that. No, when she was in high school, she got a year's worth of college credits. Sounds like a new fiend, not a Frenchman. He loves the water. He loves the water, Carolyn. I'm shocked. I wasn't expecting him to love it as much. When he just discovered a big puddle on the walk we just went on, he loved it. Yeah, tornadoes in the dark, no bueno, and that's when it's going to hit us. So it'll be hard to sleep a little bit, but I'm pretty tired. I think I can do it. Oh, I bet everybody's live. It was hard for me to leave that live stream. I mean, in the last, 10 minutes, I went from 45,000 to 105,000 people. And I picked up 3,000 people in that time frame. But one thing about me is I know when I've got to stop. And that applies to a lot of things, even with alcohol and stuff like that. I know my limits and I can stick to them. So normally my limit is 1 drink and 1 drink only. Sometimes I'll do 2, and it's not very often. This is my garage. Like it? I would take you out on the back lanai, but it's so dark back there right now, especially because everybody has everything shuttered. And you can't see anything out in my back right now. It's actually deceptive because it's so well lit out here. The backyard is pitch black right now. I don't know, Tigers. I don't know. Thanks, Ilyash. Where did you head to, brother? It was awesome. 6 to 10 feet, yeah. But again, and I don't blame them. Some of the stuff they do play up a little bit, but I don't blame them. But they have to kind of give you the worst case scenario, right? So it tends to a lot of times be less than that, but you also have to be okay, that's a possibility. It's just I had so many people telling me earlier in the week on the live streams that it wasn't coming here, and we weren't going to be affected, and all that stuff. Anything can happen. So it has not hit yet, no. Tomorrow afternoon, probably. You won't do Hertz Arena Shelter with your girls, Maya? I have a friend suffering after Hurricane Fiona in Canada. Told her to go to your YouTube page. Aww. I'm sorry for your friend. I hope I can help somehow. But the reality is, folks, you know, I've helped some people in here, but now I'm going to need some help. So I could use some prayers. And not just for me, but all the people down here. But me as well, and my family. So you can just do the pray emoji. That would be perfect. I like to see that. Or an angel emoji. Those two work pretty good. Wednesday night now? Okay, thank you, Beth. So it's slowing down even more so. So it's going to dump copious amounts of rain on us. But this is, in particular, the only reason I'm going at this point. No offense to all my moderators in here. You guys are awesome, and all the Bob Squad people, especially the ones that have been in here a long time. But I am doing this right now for some of the people that have people down here. This is going to bring them a little bit of comfort right now, at least. Because they can see what it looks like live. Okay, it's not too terrible yet. I know they're okay right now. Maybe it can help them sleep. But it is going to get worse as we go into the night here. You're welcome. Thank you for all the prayers. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, very. Half a mile from Bonita Beach Imperial, right? We will stay together. Bonita Beach on a canal with Imperial and myself. Yeah. I have another friend on this live streams that lives right over there too, at the mall. You see 15 inches in New Smyrna. Whew. We're going to get a lot here. Thanks, Kay. Hurricane Ian is going on. It's not completely here yet, but this is the, these are the bands, the outer bands. Good evening, Jeff. Thanks, Texas. Thanks, Texas, Jeff. The local Fox weather guy is talking about hurricane now for 16 hours. He said it could last, yeah. Trying to turn it off. Yeah, I'm in Estero. Yes, this is good for me. My dad is in the Cape. Oof. Do you have a backup generator? No, I don't. Tomorrow night will be our greatest trial. Yeah, and I should have, I was going to buy a battery-operated fan, and last year, for some of my fishing that I do, it gets so hot. I almost bought this portable air conditioning unit. You could fill it with ice. I really should have got that. Starting to get that feeling, Callie. I'm starting to get that vibe. Now they're saying tomorrow evening with the eye, but it's going to slowly approach and slow down and just keep battering before it actually makes landfall. So it's going to be pretty significant. And we're towards the right side of it, where it is the worst side. See how many people we've had in here. We've had a huge tap rate, I think. 45,000 likes. Yeah, only 3,000 people. That's pretty awesome. That is a lot of taps. Thank you, everybody. Yes, those portable ones are so cool. We have a portable generator, not an entire house. Yeah. Go to the Captive Islands, and I think it's going to be pretty bad. Captive on Sanibel is going to be pretty bad, I think. I'm about 6-7 miles from the actual Gulf, about 5 miles from Estero Bay. Dickie, I'm sending prayers to everyone who lives in Fort Lauderdale. That's what we need. Or well wishes, or good vibes, or whatever it is that you want to send. Like, we could use that. It feels like 43 in northern Illinois. Somebody said Wisconsin 31 tonight. Oof. offering you to have an evacuation place by the time you get to Massachusetts, I guess, will be over. You drive up and turn right around. But I'm not going to go anywhere this time. That was hard after leaving with Irma. You don't want to leave your home and not know what's going on and not be able to help, board things up, patch up holes, keep your house from getting mold everywhere. Pam tapped the crap out of this thing. My freezer is filled with water bottles. They are good to keep things cold. Yeah, I do. I like to use that for fishing and stuff too. I freeze all kinds of different things. But I also save all those frozen packing things whenever you get meats and different stuff. I save all that crap. So I have a whole freezer out here in the garage full of ice and stuff like that. I don't have an update on Ian. Does anybody else? Should be another one at 11, but I don't really hear the 10 o'clock myself. Lithium batteries, an inverter, and solar lights, no generator woes. Nice, that's pretty cool. Tap, brake, tap again. Sounds like my wife driving. From a dry, warm, breezy Southern California. I'd like to send you just a little bit of this rain, SoCal, Gloria. You have a stylus, and I've just been tapping away. Heck yeah, Beth. You go, girl. I do not have a generator, Nicholas. Maybe I'll need to add one to my Amazon wish list. We're definitely going to lose power. I don't like losing power. I'm not a fan, especially in this heat. I had a pretty good idea on that, but Shauna, but I don't know when the new updates come out. They say if it's shifted a little more. Every time they come in, it seems to be getting closer and closer to me. But it's going to be bad regardless. You don't want to be on the right side of the storm. That's where we're at. There you go, SoCal girl, Gloria. I want to say girl. Everybody does that in their names. My dad is on 57th. Yeah. I don't know the elevation over there in Cape Coral, but I imagine it's not too good. Do you know what zone he's in, Vicky? That's the worst for us. It gets so hot. Yeah, beach bum. It's not gonna be good. Especially when you're, all boarded up, shuttered in. It's like an oven. Send some rain to Texas? Sure, no problem. Boom, done. Samantha. 12 feet. He's 12 feet. Yeah, my last house was right around that. Rose garden. Yeah, I was just curious which zone he was in. A or B or even C. Give me an idea of how far inland. Somebody's out on Sanibel too, like from their house. Shauna, thanks for coming in and checking on me. How late will you be scoping? Not much longer, actually. I need to take a shower. It could be my last shower for several days. And you guys don't want to smell that on these live streams. Who would? But I'll sleep. I'll pop back on. Probably sleep again, pop back on. So I'll probably go off and on, posting videos and then live streams and sleeping. Until it's too loud here and too scary to sleep anymore. Then I won't be sleeping. That's why I came. Okay. He's an A, yeah. So storm surge is a real threat. The last time I was here, I was watching you walk on Sanibel. Yeah. So, with your dad in Zone A, again, when Irma came through, they were calling for 15-foot storm surge. It wound up being a couple feet. So let's hope that's what kind of happens. How Fort Myers water is? What do you mean how? It's 86.7 degrees. I know that. It's going to feel at least 100-mile wind out gust. And in preparation. Oof. Do you have the pool to shower in? Yeah, you can't get in it. Those electric gates, and I can't jump over those things anymore. And that would be dangerous. In hockey, I could do those, but I can't do it anymore. Must be fun, I would guess. I would have to evacuate if I lived on a boat down there. Yeah, you just get in your boat and you take it somewhere else. You know? Go hang out on the other side of the Keys where this wasn't coming. Or head down to the Caribbean. Get away from it. That's what you do in a boat. You drive around the storms, even the daily storms and stuff. You just drive around them. You slow down, you speed up. Thanks a lot, Nicholas. Live weather TikTok. Just take a bar of soap out in the rain. It's actually something that could be done. We do have plenty of water, though. Stay tuned. I'm looking forward to experience a live hurricane via TikTok. Yeah, I think in the worst part of the storm, I won't be live. And then once I lose power, it might be a hit or miss. I was going to fly down, but then people had to evacuate. Yeah. Yes, a lot of neighbors have pools. My mom is close with the island North Captiva. She said there's like 3 people there. Yeah, most people left. I saw a lot of them leaving today when I was on the causeway live streaming. It's definitely going to dump a lot of water. And we had 7 inches a little over a week ago. So we're kind of waterlogged to begin with, so it'll be interesting. These streets will be flooded for sure. But I'm far enough up where I don't think any will come in the garage. Now, when the storm gets here, it's going to blow rain and stuff even through the shutters and everything. It gets up in your house. Thank you, Kay. It is beach fun. You too. About 6-7 miles from the coast. Thank you, Pam. To Rose. All right. What do you guys think? Should I go live for 2-3 more minutes, or should I go live until 11 p.m.? That's 16 minutes. Would you enjoy doing this for another 16 minutes, or should I end it sooner and go take my shower? Send me good vibes. Good vibes. Thanks for all the mini speakers, man. Jam on and on and on. Your jet leaked? Yeah, so we have 2 out of the 3 tubs already filled up. Let's stay? Okay, I hope really it's not as bad as it is. I hope so too. I think I better shower. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go shower now. I mean, I could still shower and you guys could still watch this. And talk to each other, make some friends. Promote my link in my profile so people can find my other platforms. Tell them to follow me on other places because everyone's doing it. You know, all that good stuff. You flooded the downstairs. So 2 things that I've done. Because of all the concussions that I have, sometimes I forget that the sink's on in the kitchen, and I've flooded the kitchen pretty bad. At one of our houses, I flooded the downstairs too. Doing something stupid like that. Actually, it was the bathtub I left going, and I just went and did something else and overflowed. But one time, I put up an above-ground pool, a cheaper one, you know, and I didn't take the time necessary to make sure that sand was 100% level. I didn't put enough stock into that concept. And we were in our house, and that thing, you know, it caved in. And it sounded like a dang train was gonna hit our house. And it flooded the entire basement. So bad. Tub's full of water. Our tub is full of water, so we can flush our toilets, wash up a little bit, whatever. Then we have lots of stuff for drinking water. I'm half a mile from Bonita Beach. Ben through Donna, Camille, Andrew, Charlie, Wilma, Irma, and now Ian. Wow, that's a lot. So where would you rank this one in that mix? Your thoughts as of right now, what it's going to be like? The Charlie one is what my friends told me a lot about when I first moved here. That's why I actually was already prepared to put the shutters up this morning. I had everything ready to go because I knew it could turn a little bit. I think they're doing okay with it. My daughter, I know, has got some serious anxiety over these storms, so she's doing as good as she can. Yeah, that sucks, Carolyn. Washing machine good for water too. Never thought about that one thing. But I do have quite a bit. I don't have a basement here, but I did in Michigan. And it was terrible. You know how much water that is, Matthew? Seriously, we couldn't understand it because we were nowhere near train tracks, and we swore a train was coming and hit our house. Like, it was horrible. 50K, Nelly. All right. Nope, just a few basements. There's even a few over here, which surprised me. I didn't think anybody over here had basements. It was so bad, Matthew. It was so bad. But, lesson learned. When you're supposed to level something, especially with leveling sand, take the proper time to make sure it's 100% level. Especially when you're doing something like that. Here we go. So, it's starting to pick up now. Like my wife said, after midnight it's supposed to get bad, so I'll go to 11 and then I'm going to go shower. I remember the one hurricane that hit in the 70s. It rained for 3 days, 22 inches of rain. They're calling for 24 inches some parts. And folks, look up the conversion. I think it's 10 inches for snow. I think it is. It could be 8 inches per every inch of rain, but I think it's 10. Do the math, and then calculate how much snow that would be in a snowstorm overnight or in a day. Pretty crazy to think about it. I will shower in a little bit. Thanks, Christy. Or Chrissy, sorry. It's probably me. 10. Snows in Ohio this year a lot. Oh, you must have a snowmobile or something? Probably not. It's lagging just a little bit. So, you know, tonight it's supposed to be 31 in Wisconsin, Carolyn, and they were talking snow. It's starting to get bad, Sarah. In another hour, it's going to get real bad. And just south of us, there's been quite a few tornadoes already. So at some point, that's going to push this way. Last I knew, about 20 minutes ago, there was one over in Ave Maria, which is starting to line up with pushing over towards us. Not that particular one, but that means where it's getting, it could get interesting. This is my first hurricane experience staying. I was here for Irma, but we left. I would love to send rain your way, Chrissy. You just really want one? Yeah, Hurricane Ian. Watch the palms this way. That's lots of wind. Yeah, and those are pretty sturdy palm trees, those ones. Those aren't the wispy ones that you guys were watching on the beach today. 50,000 likes, heck yeah. Pensacola, we went to. Use internet service during or after the storm? Yes. And cell service. Especially if we lose some of these towers. This is Southwest Florida, just south of Fort Myers and Estero. I'm in my garage. We're just waiting to... We were watching Hurricane Ian start to make some noise here. Thanks, Nikitka. Can't hear anything? Yeah. It means that further south from me might be having some interruptions. Blonde moment question? It's okay. You don't know. You wouldn't know. There's so many things that you find out when you're down here about different things that you just never would even consider. So Yo Taco is and it is positioned in a good spot for being able to stay there, but it's probably gonna get flooded. Pretty good. Margaritaville. Should be interesting to see what happens to that place. So we got 8 more minutes. If you haven't already done so, hit the follow button, be part of the Bob Squad. If you follow me on Clapper, you can join the Bob Squad chat group. And that's where I give you heads ups of when, where, and on what platform I will be going live. Or, you know, even in the storm, hey everybody, I'm alive. I'm good, but, you know, we're dealing with some crap. Take care. So, but you can copy and paste the link in my profile and find my link tree, or just go to Linktree and type in My Walks in Paradise, one word, and you can find links to all my platforms. I'm tired, just took my sleeping meds. I am tired. I took my sleeping meds. It's called putting up hurricane shutters and then listening to rain all day. Drinking wine, enjoying your video. Oh, thanks. Thank you. I think I need a glass of wine, to be honest with you. Because North Captiva Island, there's 2 feet of surge or whatever, and it split the island. Yeah, yeah, there could be some new passes created for sure. I'm not a Margaritaville person, I'm a Lani Kai person. That's cool. I like Lani Kai people. I just noticed it when I was down there today, looking over at it like, that'd be interesting to see what happens there. Maybe it'd be a sign. Thanks, Matthew. Thanks for always supporting me, too. Thanks, everybody in here, for your support. And thank you so much to my moderators, the mod wives, the mod mom, mod grandma, mod fathers, mod family, mod squad. Thank you all. I do appreciate your help, especially earlier. Holy heck. 105,000 people. Can you believe that? Just in the last few minutes, it went from 45 to 105,000 people. It's pretty crazy. It's actually past my bedtime, too. Have to be square. 6 minutes, and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Thanks. Thanks for the well wishes. Good night. Tell me what he's saying, Carolyn. Actually, is he on Weather Channel, or is he on something else? You're probably watching Weather Channel, actually. What was I thinking? Better than Cantori? Thanks, Caligo. Appreciate you. Let's see. Fox News is on right now. At 10. I wonder if they've got it. Oh, yeah, he is.
Also potential for flash flooding and river flooding with 10 to 20 inches across central and northeast Florida. If you are in an evacuation zone, particularly in those southwest Florida counties, your time to evacuate is coming to an end. You need to evacuate now.
Time to evacuate is coming to an end. I know, I should, Carolyn, I knew it. Thank you, Starshine. It's gonna land in the evening tomorrow, but we're gonna feel the effects way before then, he's saying. 51,000. Take care, sir. You guys have a great day at work tomorrow. For the rest of us, aren't gonna be working too hard. We're just gonna be tucking and rolling. Hiding and cowering. Blessed me and my loved ones and the pets too. Thanks a lot, Sherry. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Kelly. In my teens and early 20s, I enjoyed Margaritaville. I sailed in. That would be fun, Beverly. I like being on the water. Thanks, Kelly. I will be able to sleep for a little while. But once that wind gets here and starts making a lot of noise outside, it should get a little interesting for sure. It'll be hard to sleep when it gets like that. You're from Fort Myers Beach? Yeah. So I'm over in Estero. I was on Fort Myers Beach earlier.
They just had a cone update.
Yeah.
Landfall, Lee County.
Nice.
Cat 3, but we could get the effects of 4.
So there you go, folks. Lee
So-
County is now in the eye of the hurricane projections, which is where I live.
Yep.
Yeah, Pam, you should. I'm going to leave in about 3 minutes, Pam, FYI. So. And you live in Florida, Meg? I'll be in anyways because I'm going to take a shower. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. I will post in between live streams. I'll post videos, updates, as long as I can and safely do it. But you know, if we have power, we have cell service, stuff like that. All that stuff could be gone for a little bit. I'll be live off and on, but not in this garage. Probably this will probably be the last one I can do from here until it moves past us. But I might be on the lanai for a little bit tomorrow before it gets too terrible, and I mean possibly out here depending on the wind. But once the heart of it's here, the only time I would show it is from inside the house. I will, Pam. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so we left one little section of our hurricane shutters off on the slider. And the reason I did it is because I don't like the idea of only having one way to get out, and that's the garage. And these garages are susceptible to having the doors blown in and the roofs being ripped off, or they could, it could crash down. So I wanted another exit point, but I'm a cameraman, so I wanted to be able to film at least something. So I'm still, I still have the stuff at the ready if I'm going to put it up or not, but I don't like the idea of having no way to get out. So post short videos if you can. This has been an interesting, fun night. Yeah, I'll try to post more. I've just posted a few tonight. I have a few more that I can do before I go to bed, possibly. And we'll see. Just be safe. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. When is it due to hit? They say tomorrow night, but we're going to feel the effects way before then. I agree. Yeah, that's scary. It's so quiet. Yeah. Good night. Take care over there on Fort Myers Beach. Did you actually leave, or did you stay, Beverly? This is Southwest Florida, Estero, Florida. And the mosquitoes are freaking terrible right now. They just came out of nowhere. They must know something's going to get their feeding in before it's too late. I'm the last person out. Good night, everybody. Thanks a lot for all your prayers, all your well wishes. It'll take me a little bit to catch up with people on their comments on my videos, but check out my videos, let me know what you think. And thanks for supporting me and helping me out. Could use some help, for sure. So some prayers, some well wishes definitely have helped, so thanks. It is afternoon here in Australia. Resident for 29 years, okay. All right, folks, gotta go. Talk to you next time. Stay safe, stay salty, and God bless. Thanks, Beverly. See you guys later.